Welcome to another episode of Discover St. Cloud, Florida. I'm Kristen McCary, and I'm here with your host,
Janine Corcoran, broker for Corcoran Connected Real Estate Company.
It's time for our market report.
Yes, I was just checking out 34771. A lot of sales happening there.
Yeah. Well, that's a big area, right?
It is. It's always the most active, but yeah, we'll start with 34771. We had 118 homes that sold. And of that single story, we had 66 coming in at $246.69 price per square foot, and two stories, 52 of them at $198.48. What about you?
So that month over month, the average is up for the total. The total average is up 2.94%. So it was 219 last month. This month it's 225.45. And year over year, it's down just a smidge. I hate even saying down because it's basically the same number. It's 226.28. So we're talking like $1 a square foot difference from June of 2022. Okay. So, you know, not really anything crazy. Your median days to contract, and this is just for your resale home, so not including new construction, your median days to contract is 32. So that means on average for the homes that closed in June of 2023, it took 32 days for them to get a contract. And then days to close is 62 days. So, you know, it seems like those contracts are sticking. It's not like a lot of houses are flying back on the market. And that's right in the middle
median. So there's more right. And less. And,
right. Yeah. Just because, you know, sometimes listen, if somebody puts their house on the market and it's $100,000 overpriced, no wonder it's going to be on the market for 7, 8 months, 9 months, whatever. And I don't want that to skew the numbers. So we looked at the medians for that. And then if you look at your active properties, there's currently 248 homes listed in the MLS for sale. And with the total number of houses sold of 118 this in June, that's a 2-month supply.
Still low.
Still really low. So, and currently for the active homes, your median days on market for the active homes is 54 days. Okay. So, you know, it's still a little bit longer to get the right buyer to come in, but things are definitely selling out there and they're still seeing strong home values.
That's awesome. So then we go for 34772. We had 64 homes that sold. And out of that single stories, 48 of them at $237.58 price per square foot. And the two stories, we had 16 at $196.96 price per square foot.
So again, month over month averages were actually up 7.35%. It was $211.86 last month. This month we're at $227.42. And year over year, we're up 4%. So 34772 is actually seeing some really good, home values out there. Our median days to contract for the homes that did sell is 16. So that's a little bit quicker too. So it seems like 34772 is a pretty strong zip code right now. And then the median days to close was 49. We currently have 135 active properties on the market. So it's a 2.1 month supply again, exactly like 34771. And currently the median days on the market is 38. So it's crazy to see that so many things are happening right now, including Q dropping things. It's all right. Just shut it off. It's done. It's over.
So I should have started with 34769.
I don't know why I did
that, but anyway, I need another cup of coffee. So I'll go back to 34769, which includes all of your, lakeside downtown across 192. Mm-hmm. So we had, wow, my contacts keep going in. 35.
Yep.
35 homes that sold. Of that, 32 of them were single stories, and they sold at a price per square foot at $242.69. Two stories, we only had 3, and they sold at $198.64.
And so your average price per square foot is $238.91. Month over month, you're down about 4.5%. It was $250 last month. It also makes me curious. I didn't dig into the numbers, but were all of the homes one story last month? Right. You don't know. But anyway, year over year, you're still seeing a slight gain of 0.81%. So just about 1% there. It was $236.99 in June of 2022. Your current median days to contract is 9.
Oh, wow.
And then your median days to close is 54. We currently have 44 active homes on the market with that being a 1.3 month supply. So I feel like, and I don't know, I mean, maybe this is too much of a generalization, but homes in the 34769 are still in that amazing price range for buyers.
Yeah.
You're talking the 200s to maybe the low 3s, but you're in that more affordable price range right now. So I can see why those are the homes that are going on the market and quickly selling and, selling. We're still seeing gains. I think that's probably why that, that zip code is still thriving. So currently your active homes on the market, they're the median days on the market is 32.
Oh, wow.
And then we have 34773, which is always a fun one.
Yeah, and actually I went over to the Harmony market report because they look like they were all Harmony properties. At least 7 of them were in regular Harmony and 2 of them were in Harmony West.
Okay.
And there were actually 9 of them. So in Harmony, Maine, the single stories, we had only 2 that sold, 220.46 price per square foot. Mm-hmm. Of the 2 stories, we have 5, and that was 182.24 price per square foot. And then in Harmony West, we had 2, and they were both 2 stories at 176.72 average.
Wow. So then if you were to look at 34773 as a whole, your price per square foot average was 189.29. Again, it's a little, we always say this about, because there's such a wide range of things, available, like custom homes versus your traditional homes. But anyway, so your month over month averages are right about the same. It's a slight decline of 0.5%, but last month it was 190. And then year over year, it's down about 7.7%. It was 205.27. But again, it really just depends because it's such a small sample size. Like, I really hate trying to be like, I see trends.
Right.
So your median days to contract right now is actually 34. For the ones that sold, it took 34 days to get under contract, and 73 days to close. And currently, from the houses that we have on the market. Now, this is like, of course, like the new builds are on the market too, right? So the homes that are on the market active, there's 43 of them. So if you divide that up, you have a 5.4 month supply out here. Yeah, so it's a healthier, much healthier, more balanced market. And currently out of the 43 homes, the median days on market is 68. So they are sitting a little bit longer in the 34773 range. But again, we have a lot of new construction right here for such a small area. So I'll be curious to see what happens.
So we'll go to vacant land, and we had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 parcels that sold. Mm-hmm. There was one big parcel that sold for $2.6 million.
Okay.
The acreage was 20.56. It's in the 34771 area. Ashton Woods is the builder. I wonder what they're going to build.
Right. I don't know.
More traffic on Arcusi. That's just the way it is, folks.
I know. That's crazy, though. That's 20 acres at $2.6 million. That's actually not a bad price per acre, really.
No, for the area it's in.
Not for the area. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm sure there's going to be another new subdivision at some point coming, or maybe it's, adjoining to an additional one. Mm-hmm. But that's crazy. And the rest was all fairly small stuff. An acre here, 2 acres there.
How about the suburban estates? That must be the non-buildable,
yes,
recreation lot at $9,000, $350.
Yep.
And it was 2.48 acres.
Yep. So anyway, so a lot of great things going on. Definitely this summer still busy. It's still a busy summer. It feels like things are still selling. So, the buyers that are out there are really serious, and they're getting their choice of, getting more of a choice of homes now. So that's kind of nice.
And I think the sellers are catching on a little bit, or either that or they're getting educated, by realtors, letting them know, like, okay, this is the type of market we're in.
Right.
Be prepared, price it well.
Right.
Help buyers.
Right. Because I think, I don't know, what's your strategy? When you come in for a listing, are you wanting to come in and be like, oh, we'll list it a little high and we'll negotiate it down to sell at X price? Like,
it just depends. It depends on the price range and the seller, of course.
Right. What they need, what they want, if they have to get out right away, there's a lot of that going on.
I think in this market, though, any buyer that comes in, they look at the full price and think, I'm not paying full price.
Right.
So then I feel like then you need like a $5,000 buffer.
Right.
As long as that doesn't put you over the ledge of a different round number group.
Right.
350, 450, you're not at 455.
Right.
Know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely
I know you're completely different.
I like to price houses right at the market, because I think that in this market in particular, when sellers are pricing above what they ideally want to sell for, what they need to get for the home, I think that it drives demand for the house, right? Like you put it on the market, and if I have a house that's listed at, the neighbor next door listed theirs for 480, but realistically it's probably going to sell for 460, and I put mine on at 460, you bet your butt I'm probably going to have, 4 or 5 offers versus the guy who has slow showings trickling in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
sounds good strategy.
I think it all depends. Again, like you said, you kind of have to see your area too, right? Like what's up, what's listed for sale. Are you the only house? How fast are things selling in your price range? There's so much that goes into pricing a house. But yeah, but that's always been my strategy, regardless of the market.
No matter what market it was.
I just like to price it right because I think people appreciate that and want to, come in and.
But then you get to sell when you price it like that, and then you get the offer right away. They're like, "Did I price it too low?" Like they have doubt.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. But hey, if you get multiple offers, then you get multiple offers,
right.
and
then you get a higher offer anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, lots of great things going on, lots of different strategies out there, and they all work. But you got to work with a professional who knows how to do it properly. So definitely, lots of great things, and I get it. Like I laugh at. I think my sister-in-law sent me a meme the other day about like somebody crying because they realized that they were stuck in their home forever because they have a 2% interest rate.
We can get around that.
Like they're never going to buy another house again. And I'm like, well, good thing you got your dream home but I think that there's still a lot of that going on too, right? People have really good interest rates and they don't want to move even if they do want to move their house.
I mean, I look at it this way. So if you have a good interest rate and you're getting top dollar, because we still have all that COVID equity that we received, you're just putting more down on your next house to hopefully, help with that payment or pay down the interest rate. And then the sellers help too. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
Different.
So
yep.
It's just, you have to get through your head that.
Yeah.
I remember when interest rates were 17%.
Right. I know.
So, I mean,
6-7% is pretty normal.
And then we finally went to 6 and 5. It was like, oh my gosh, it's 6 or 5. And now people are complaining because we're back up to 6.
Right.
I don't know. It's just all perspective where you've been. But for people who have only known, I don't think we'll ever see 2% again.
No.
At least not in my lifetime.
No. If we hit the 3s, I'd be really shocked.
Yeah, me too.
I think 4 might be like bottom floor again.
Again,
in the future. Yep, but I don't see it soon.
No.
So
that's just free money.
Right.
2%.
Right.
How do the banks stay in business?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, well,
that's it for your monthly market report. That's June of 2022. Or June of 2023.
2023.
Listen, I'm trying to rewind the clocks, the hands of time. I'm not ready for it. But anyway, so that's your June market report.
Oh, sorry.
There goes our table. In case you can't tell, we sit at a standing desk. But anyway, so thanks so much for joining us for another episode of Discover St. Cloud, Florida. Don't forget, you can find us wherever you find all of your favorite podcasts. You can also find us online at
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all over.
Yeah, we're all over the place. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and give us a call at
1-844 St. Cloud. That's STCLOUD.
And you can also email us at discoverstcloud@gmail.com. Thanks so much for joining. We'll see you in the next episode.